started back in May, I think, and we're like, we should just throw a little party. And then it got huge, and then people started saying, thank you for being here. And we were sure no one was going to show up. Like, we're like, yeah, there'll be 6 of us jumping on the inflatables.
Better turnout than 6 Moose employees, indeed. The block party that is celebrating 10 successful years on air filled 101st Avenue with Circus of Hell performers on the main stage, followed by local rockers Alistair Stone. Tug of War was down the block a little bit, and our energetic city firefighters were taking people and animals up for a sky view of our city, and tons of fun activities for the wee ones. Moose FM is not your typical radio station. They are the face of the community, as their news reporter, Erica Fisher, can attest.
As an employee of Moose FM, you don't just come to work 9 to 5 every day. It's a 24/7 job, just being part of the community, right? So it means that, we're on sports teams, we're going to all the events. You'll see me at any event that is happening in town, and it's not just because I'm working. It's because I become a part of the community really quickly when you're at Moose FM. It's so much a part of the city, and not just a job, for sure.
I moved here 5 months ago now, which is a long time, essentially. I got here, and my first impressions of the town, it was kind of quiet at first. It took me a while to meet a lot of people, but one thing through the radio station, that's for sure, I've met a lot of people, and I've noticed, especially all the people out here today, everyone is just so kind and so accepting.
Well, I realized last night that I've worked at the station for a third of my life. I've been there 9 years, and it's been fun because I have grown up with the station, so it's a part of my identity, which is very strange.
Quite literally, Moose FM is veteran host Ted Sloan's alter ego. After playing an integral role in almost the entire 10-year lifespan of the country station, he has garnered quite the reputation.
Have you seen Ted? Ted's been around here. He's got this big moose thing on his head. I don't know, that guy will do anything pretty much.
There's one thing I learned really quickly when I moved here, and that's everyone loves Ted. Ted Sloan is Fort St. John's mascot. And you can tell why, because you watch him walking around here, hey, how's it going? He knows everyone knows him.
Ted is such a great guy. Like, if you've ever had a conversation with Ted Sloan, then you love him immediately. Like,
I may be a local celebrity, and it's a bit of a anyways.
It's a bit of a joke. Some people said he might get mad if you tell him that. You handled it well.
Oh, thank you.
How does it make you feel, though, to know the community recognizes you that way? You're at everything. Like, how do you do it? Seriously.
I don't sleep a lot. I've managed to get down to 5 hours, but I don't know. There's just so many fun things to do and people to see, and this town is super energetic for a reason.
Yes.
And so it's flattering that people have come up to me and said, oh, by the way, you're a role model, which really worries me because the things I have done in this town are very odd.
Odd, quirky, hilarious, strange, whatever Ted is up to, he always gets his morning listeners involved.
I was just going to ask, what's with this getup?
So on the show, I proposed that if anyone could find a costume, I'd wear it for 2 hours. So this is what they came up with.
I did hear that. I listen to Moose FM every morning, and I always want to call you and be like, you're so funny. But I just want you to know I love you every morning.
Thank you. It's very weird to hear people like, I heard you. And I'm like, people are listening. My mother confessed that she listens the other day, and there's terrible things. So thank you for listening.
You get this every morning, so seriously, you should tune in because it's awesome.
And it's not just Mr. Sloan that puts himself out there to blur the lines between community radio and just the community. Whether you are a fan of the country tunes, or you just listen to hear the jocks talk the talk about our town, or you want the news reporters to fill us in on what is happening in our own backyard, Moose FM has something for everyone. It is a complete family effort, and it is not going anywhere.
Moose FM helps everyone in the community. They support local businesses, they support local musicians, everything about Fort St. John is Moose FM, and everything that is Moose FM is Fort St. John, and it's great.
I couldn't have said that better myself.